Hello, everybody. My name is Alan Maley, and I had the privilege of working with these 20 very, very experienced teachers worldwide on producing this book, Developing Expertise Through Experience. I think the title speaks for itself. It is based, I suppose, on Prabhus' concept of the teacher's sense of plausibility. In other words, whatever kind of training teachers get, they mediate that through their own beliefs, their own way of thinking, and their own experience in the classroom. So they, in a way, theorize, they make up their own theory of what learning is about through the experiences and the beliefs that they have. I think this, what I would call a heuristic approach. In other words, we try something, and if it works, so much the better. If it doesn't work, we try something else. We can contrast that heuristic approach with the algorithmic approach, which is basically what informs most teacher training, which is if you do this, we've trained you to do this, if you do that, it will work, this will happen. And of course we know it won't necessarily. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes something else happens. So the idea that you can kind of control and predict what is going to happen is basically nonsense. Now, of course, what we need to do is to acknowledge that the whole learning experience is unpredictable. We can't predict what other people are going to do, how they're going to learn, what they're going to learn, and when they're going to learn it. It is all, as Prabhus says, it's, teaching is at most hoping for the best. We do what we can, and then we have to work with what comes back to us. And that's the important thing. How do we turn the unpredictability of experience to good effect? So I think this has very deep implications for teacher training. Of course, teachers need basic knowledge. I wouldn't deny that. You need to know about the language. You need to know how to speak it, for one thing. You need to know about how it works. You need to know all sorts of things, and you need pedagogical skills like presentation skills and planning skills and so on in the classroom. But I think over and above this, what you need is to be responsive as a person to what is happening in the classroom. And that is the difficult bit. How do you prepare people for the unpredictable? And I think there are a lot of clues in this book about that. Nobody is saying, do it this way and it will work. What they're saying is, this is what happened to me. And this is what I did with it. And from that, I think, everyone can take a lesson, because they can look at their own experience and their own practice and say, this is what happened to me. What happened? Let's have a look at it. So I think being prepared for the unexpected is the idea that you have to be, in a sense, spontaneous in the moment is extraordinarily important. And it's a whole aspect of teacher training that we have overlooked for far too long. So I hope you'll enjoy the book. It's written in a very informal style. And I hope anyway, that you'll find all the chapters interesting ones. They're all different, just as the people who wrote them are all different, and their experiences are all different, and so are you. Thank you very much.